Hello Star Wars fans, Budget Jedi here, and welcome to another low-budget version of mini scene diorama. This time I ran out of my dishwasher pellets, I think you call it, and before throwing away this container, I thought to myself maybe I can use this for something. It's a cylindrical thing. It's got an aluminum bottom. But the rest of it is actually really easy to work with. This is actually cardboard, hard cardboard with a foil lining. And when I saw this, I thought, you know what, I can combine this with some of my leftover cardboard that I have a lot of lying around and make sort of a minimal version of, that's right, Darth Maul and the ventilation shaft. So I haven't really thought out the details yet, but pretty much I can use this as the actual ventilation shaft and make a little diorama for Darth Maul. So let's get started. Hey guys, welcome to step 2 of the diorama. You know what, this is about 5 days later. I actually left this for a while because I got lazy, but then I was chatting with Stig Istanbul, and he got me excited about starting up my diorama again because he's working on something really cool, which I hope you guys will see soon up on his site. Anyway, Stig mentioned something that was really interesting. What I've done here is I've cut the flooring for the fight scene to be on top here, and he mentioned that this floor should be glossy, which I agree. I remember from the movie that it's a glossy ceramic type looking floor. I only have this spray paint black, so I think for my purposes I'm just going to spray paint it black, but to make it glossy I'm going to have to line this whole thing up with plastic tape and then spray paint it glossy black. So let me get working on that, and hopefully I'll show you guys the finished result soon enough. Okay guys, as we're waiting for the flooring to dry up and paint, let's work on the ventilation shaft. Let's look in the movie. As you notice that it's mostly black ventilation shaft, and there's these light strips on it, and I'm not going to get fancy and put any lights or anything because that's going to cost too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this black leftover paper and just stick it in the areas where the lights aren't. So I'm basically making this silver area into the lights. So again, not the most elegant solution, but it's going to at least recreate the look. All right, so you end up getting something like this where segments of paper are taped along with each other, and we're still getting there. Hey guys, here I have spray painted the bottom of the ventilation shaft. As you can see, using that glossy spray paint is really nice because it gives it a little bit of depth, and I also painted a little bar at the bottom so that it kind of gives that sense of darkness. Here's the top. You know, it's okay, it's pretty glossy. We're gonna just put it over here and put some support as usual, maybe using cardboard. Just stick it onto the bottom like this, and so like that. Okay guys, what I've done so far is I've reprinted and stuck on a darker, close to black strips of light because for me it just looks better than the last version. That's the painted final version, and I've also put on the supporting cardboard here, so if you put it together you can pretty much get the idea of what it should look like later on. And now we'll move on to the next part. Okay guys, we're at the shield doors part now. For the shield doors, I'm basically going to use cardboard for the actual shield holders. For the shield itself, I was way too cheap and lazy to buy a pink plastic sheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a plastic part left over from a carded figure. I'm going to cut out a door handle or a door shape to it, and then I'm just going to use a red Sharpie. I'm going to draw some lines to it to make like a shield beam looking thing. So okay, and here's an example of what I'm talking about here. I made the shield lines on a plastic. I used 2 pieces of plastic because you can't really tell, with the naked eye anyway. And I just taped it to a piece of a cardboard because later on I'm gonna just close it up anyway. So let's do that for both sides, and should look good. It should look like a really nice tall shield door. I ended up getting something like this, where it's 2 sheets stuck onto the shield part. And what we want to do now is just, I'm going to actually put some black tape on this and put some layers on just to add effect. We'll go Alright guys, and now what I've done is I've taken a whole bunch of these straws that I have and cut up a few pieces. And I've lined them up there, and that's why I have the electrical tape there, because that's what super glue works with, instead of the cardboard. So I'm just going to let these dry and then line again some electrical tape. That way they look like they have these things coming out of them, for the shield. Okay guys, so this is what I've done. I've lined this up with electrical tape, and the nice thing about electrical tape is that it's really stretchable. So you just sort of line it over itself and then use your fingernails to kind of make these straight lines. As you can see, I haven't done this side yet. I'm waiting for the glue to dry, which it's not going to dry anytime soon if I keep on messing with it, really. But this side is pretty much finished. You can see how I achieved the look that I wanted, just using electrical tape. Okay guys, I've made the shield door to go on top of the flooring. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the leftover part from the cylinder here, and I'm going to cut it in 2 and make it into the wall that surrounds the room on the outside, because it's got that nice glossy finish to it. So I'm going to cut this in 2 and then use it on either side of this as a wall. Okay folks, we're pretty much in the final stages of the making of Darth Maul's exhaust shaft. And here you see the main area of the flooring. From the back, it's nothing but a bunch of taped up cardboard stuff made to be sturdy. And I also finished the second part here, which is basically the door. And the next video will be the finished product. Thanks for watching.